Alright, for the ones that are watching or the ones that are going to watch this stream, I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day. It is, here where I am living right now, we're getting bombarded with rain. Tonight's supposed to be snow. So, who knows what's going to happen in the next day or two here, but it's going to be a problem, I think, for a lot of us. Not just one, but quite a bit of us. This system that's happening right now is from, I think, Kentucky all the way up to Ontario. Right now, it's going to go right to Quebec later on. As well, it's going to hit New York, like Buffalo, New York, and parts of other Pennsylvania, and same thing with Ohio. This system is slowly going, and depending on where the wind shifts, it's going to get either rainy, ice rain, or snow. I think we're going to get all three. It's going to rain first, and then it's going to probably ice rain, and then it's going to snow. Now, the snow, it might not snow at all. They're saying about 5 centimeters here where I live, which is not that bad. Five centimeters isn't that bad. It's 2 to 5, so um, who knows what's going to happen? But because the ground is still warm, so if we do get snow, it's not going to be very much at all. It will freeze if we get like a cold spell, but it's going to warm up again in the next few days. It's not like it's not like we're going to be it's not like we're going to be in trouble or anything with the weather. It's just right now, anyways, at this time it won't be as bad. But who knows about tomorrow or the next day? If it's going to be snowing or raining or clean up, basically, and how many flights are going to be canceled in between. Man, it's just a mess right now. So, I sorry about that pause there. When I do pause, I do drink. Right now, I'm taking Nestle Quick, chocolate Nestle Quick. Um, that's what I'm having right now. Even though I'm slightly, I have a slight irritation of milk products, but I'm not completely. I can still have milk products. It's just I can't have um, a lot of it because it does bother my system. Because milk is one of the not harding, but one of the hardest things to digest because it's like a dairy, right? When you have something dairy, it goes through your system, and sometimes it doesn't do very well in your system. It's just not the greatest for a lot of people, especially when you have like IBD, or if you're like how much dairy that you can have. A lot of a lot of people are allergic to milk because their bodies can't handle um, the chemicals in the milk. Some people can, but others can't. I remember when I was younger that milk was one of the things that I did like, especially if you put chocolate milk or Nestle chocolate in it. I remember way back in the 80s, they used to have not the syrupy stuff, but we had the powdered stuff. It was something that I remember very clearly because just like it happened like maybe a week ago, but I know it's more than a week. It's been several years, almost 30 years ago. Yeah, I say about 30 years ago, and maybe a little bit more than 30, maybe 35. s- 33, 35 years ago. Anyways, it is something that I do remember. When I was opening up the can of Nestle Quick to have myself, chocolate milk and that, and I went inside there, there was something moving in it. Like literally, there was something moving. And I didn't realize it until I looked down. I looked at it, and there was these little tiny worms or little tiny something inside the things. It's like something that I looked at, and ever since then, I did not want anything that was packaged in powder at all. And that was one of the reasons why, is because of the little tiny worms or something that was in it. Ever since then, we threw it out. I just made my stomach gag and everything else like that. It was just it was just a bad thing back in the 80s, early 90s. It was like something that you see and it gets like stuff in it like right away. It's like why would it actually have worms in it? It's just powdered chocolate, chocolate powdered. And I just I don't know, it's just really weird back in those days. So took it away and never had it. Then a long time ago, again, and I don't see these things anymore than they used to be. A long time ago, you used to can get jam in a can. It's not like a big can, it's like one of those small cans. And it also had a plastic lid on top of it. So you trap the stuff, you open the can thing on top, and then you got yourself like raspberry, strawberry jam or something like that, anything like that. But now you don't see that very much. You only see the glass jams now. And the reason why they put it in glass, I think, is because it's a little bit cheaper and they can reuse. Well, they can't really reuse it anymore, but they can use like certain stuff out of it, out of the glass. But I don't know. It's just something weird. They don't put it in plastic, which is good, or maybe they do. But I don't. I never seen anything in plastic except for those squeezable things that you used to get, but they discontinued that squeezable thing. They used to have like these squeezable jelly that you can get and you squeeze, and then you can have your peanut butter and jam sandwich. So it is kind of weird. Mm. And I remember during the 80s, they were trying to do something that was good and cheap. A lot of politicians at the time wanted to discard bottles because they were looking for something cheap to do. Something cheap that wouldn't benefit, that cut the costs on a lot of stuff. What happened was is that they did do that, but at the same time, they didn't realize how much of a pollutant of a stuff that they were having inside of it. And what I mean by pollutant is that they use so much pollution by making these plastic containers for like pop, ketchup bottles, mustard. I think mustard's always been a plastic, I think. Ketchup was in a bottle that I do remember. But mustard, I think it was in a plastic or a plastic bottle for a long time. Um, um, Mayonnaise, I believe, was in the glass jar, and they put it in the plastic. There is quite a bit of stuff that people don't realize what they used to have during the 80s, that they don't have anymore. Even certain pops are not the greatest either. I remember during the 90s, pops were coming in, and they were coming in with plastic pop containers and all that stuff. And plastic pop containers were something that a lot of people figure, oh, you know what, this is actually good. It's cheaper. We can do a lot of stuff with it, and then everything else. But they don't realize like bottles are actually a lot better than everything else. Like they kept the bottles with beer. Like I don't understand why they have to have beer bottles instead of plastic beer bottles. You know what I mean? Plastic bottles for beer. Hey, probably save money there too, but they didn't. They do with other alcohol, like vodka persistence and some other bottles they have. But when it comes to plastic containers, they're not really the greatest thing for our health in the first place. And the reason is that alcohol can easily eat at the plastic more so than they would with glass. Alcohol can actually burn right through the plastic or eat through it in due time. Not because of, the strong content. It's just alcohol does have that tension. Like if we drink alcohol, it doesn't last very long in our system. It doesn't last for like years and or days or weeks or months. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't last that long in our system. But if it's trapped in the alcohol bottle, those bottles are made with some sort of material that in due time, any alcohol that has certain things does have certain things that it could eat through the plastic with ease, compared to bottles. Bottles are a little bit different because bottles are made are meant to be used for drinking bottles. If you get plastic, if you get something like that, it's still not the greatest. And now they got these wine stuff that you can get in these plastic bag, whatever they're called, where you press the button so you can have more wine and all that. And I thought, oh, you know what? That's just not the greatest. So I decided, who cares? Just forget about everything else. And well, that's for them. Forget about. And when people throw those alcohol bottles, are they worth anything? Probably not. Is bottles like glass bottles probably worth more than those? But even cans are worth a lot more than the bottles, though depending. It all depending on how you look at things in a perspective of clean environment and all that stuff. I remember a time when a lot of places, like even my hometown, had this, and what it is a paper mill. Now the paper mill in in my hometown, which is Kenora, it's called, and they used to have like um, paper bags, like paper bags that you can get even to the grocery store. Like if you go to get your groceries, you have a paper bag on you. And paper bags were made with material. You can also use paper bags for your garden, and it just breaks down, right? Paper breaks down. It's actually good for the environment in a way. But here's the thing. they didn't really care about that. The governments, they didn't really care about plastic bags and paper bags. They say plastic bags would be a lot cheaper for the economy, but they don't see anything about the how bad it would be for the environment. And I think that's what we need more here in Canada is not we don't need big plants anymore. We just need medium plants. Medium plants, what I mean is about 100, about 100 or something like that. That's about a medium. Because don't forget, you got your workers, you got your truckers, you got people that are on the train and not. So that'd be closely to about 200 people right there. Because you got your staff, you got your employers, your staff in there doing all this stuff. You got the maintenance crew fixing and doing whatever they do. You got yards people, people that clean up the yard if need to be cleaned up, or get everything all set, get everything all set. But I just don't see a lot of things out there, for any reason why they shouldn't bring back these mills. I think the mills in my hometown, Kenora, could actually do really good with bringing back a paper mill for for um, you know for the environment. The only difference is that when you do paper, when you have these things, a lot of these environmental people are going to come after you and all that stuff, right? So you could still make paper bags. It's just they have to do not plastic bags, but paper bags, would probably be more realistic on the environment than anything else. The only bad part is yeah, you have to use more trees and all that stuff, which is fine because life circles and all that stuff. Life, you do a circle and all that. And I remember as a kid how one person told about how a certain section, what they do is they do a pie. And when they go to that pie, they have a strict thing of how much of that pie they do. They cut this one, and what they do is they start on the second one. And what they do with that one pie is that they start tree planting. They start tree planting in there, and then once it gets to like almost like 3/4, then you will have brush cutters in there cutting the wood that are that are making the animals, making the animals like animals need to get through trees and all that stuff, right? But some of the tree planters, especially if they go in the plane and they drop this like it's called aerial seeding. And what aerial seeding is that in the airplane they will fly sort of like high up, not too high, but high enough, and they have these things, and they aerial seed, meaning that they spit out seeds on the ground, and then you go around with a plane. That's one of the ways that they usually do it for forestry. How do I know about that? Is because I used to work in the um, forest industry. I used to be a brush cutter, so I got to learn about how they do certain things by aerial seeding. But by one thing, the other one is tree planting, which is all right. Um, if you want to know the whole process, it's quite actually easy. A lot of people don't realize how easy these things are. Like if you want to go pine cone picking, um, pine cone like in certain trees and bringing their seeds this long if they didn't open up, because if they are open, they're useless. So you want to get um, the the not the acorns, but well, I can't remember what they're called now. I just totally forgot. Anyways, you grab them and then you put them into what they call is a cooker oven. And what it does, it's not like a closed thing. It's sort of like a closed thing and sort of an open. And what it does is rotates. It rotates up and down on a heated thing. And what that does, it opens up the seeds from the egg pine cones. Yeah, from the pine cones. And when they open up the pine cones open up, disperse their seeds out, and then they fall into a thing. And then what they do is they let it grow for the winter um, into like baby trees. So baby trees are like about three, depending on the tree, it could be about 5 to 8 inch trees, like small trees. They're not like certain trees are going to be a little bit bigger because of what they are, like persistence, like red pine. Red pine are pretty big, so they tend to be a little bit more skinnier, a little bit more other stuff. So you have to kind of get that, plant them into the ground, and then wait several years before you use it. So the time that you be able to use these things is the time that you be able to get these trees up and going in that. But it's really interesting how the whole system works when you go from from A to B to C to D. And D is when you cut the tree. Um, and the process of growing and all that stuff. So it's always good to actually see trees, how they are and everything else like that. And I think right now trees are still being used, like for paper, even for other stuff. And a lot of people are starting to slim down because they're using their cell phones or their tablets to do certain things now, like doing a resume or anything like that, like doing a resume, sending out resumes out to people and all that stuff. It's all being done by like online. They're trying to shut out making a lot of paper, but here's the thing. Paper is still need being used because you need paper bags for groceries and other stuff. People are starting to go back on it, which is understandable because with everything with everything starting to be better, not better in any means, but getting a little bit better. They need to go back a little bit in time and phase out the plastics as much as they can. Like before when I was in the 80s, they were starting to phase that out big time, but it was still being used. Paper was about maybe um, during the 80s, it was about maybe 50%. Um, and as the time goes on, they start phasing out more and more paper and even newspapers as well. But they're still using paper no matter what you look at. Paper is something that we all need in the future. I hate to say it, but that's what's going to happen is that plastics are not the way to go with a lot of these things. Plastic is more in the more in the environmental problem, and everything else like that. Like you don't need plastics. We don't need plastics. Plastics for what? Plastics for certain things, yes, but not a lot of things. You know, you do need plastics for maybe for your glasses, sometimes they have a bit of plastic on it because they want to make sure that your lens doesn't get scratched or anything like that. They might use it for maybe some other stuff. I don't know, but they should phase out plastics. They should never have plastics at all in a way. If you look at the things right, plastics are not the way of the future. Paper bag is. Give me a second. I need to deal with my mask here. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. The only thing that should be plastics are your Ziploc bags. Anything to keep store your food or something like your sandwiches and all that stuff could be in plastics, right? That'd be fun because it's not a big deal to have something like that. But the only thing that should be a big deal are ones like pop bottles, um, ketchup bottles, um, and some other plastic things. And we need to have some sort of agreement with all the leaders and and us like with all the agreement and all that stuff. But you look at certain other things that need to be gone. Like honestly, it nothing will work out good. Um, Medicine stuff. Remember, a lot of us would not remember this, but they used to have, instead of plastic bags for medicine, they used to have these bottles, and they would hang these bottles upside down where they can go and get their treatment done. But I think in a way they gotta have plastic for that because of one thing, because it's going into someone's body, right? So you're using those things. They're like little pouches, right? For a lot. Even for if you're doing blood or something, like giving blood or receiving blood, you need those little plastic things for that. Um, there's a what is it called? Something applicator. Um, what is it? Uh, Euthicator. Something. Anyways, what it is, it goes through your system, and when you go for number one, it goes right into the bag instead. Those things will have to be plastic because otherwise, if you put glass inside a system's body, like a person's body, glass shears, like glass slivers, could go inside of you, and you don't want that because that could easily puncture something inside, and it could easily pop out the other side, and then you got some serious trouble. You just can't have anything that is like glass, or anything like that. So you gotta have plastic for that reason as well. So a feeding tube is another one you gotta have. Um, because if you have Crohn's and colitis, especially for people that have Crohn's disease, have to have a feeding tube that goes up and in. If you have EDS, that's the same thing. If you have EDS, you have a feeding tube that goes in your nose and then goes right down to your stomach. A lot of these people that have these diseases don't really have a weight problem as much. Some of them do, and others don't. But it's kind of hard. In my case, I'm in between yes and no. Like I'm not the skinniest guy, and I'm not the big guy either. You know what I mean? Like it's just something that um, people like us, like myself and other people, we we have to have something like a feeding tube going down if we have an abstract. Um, it just sucks because we can't eat anything solid. Once I'm, say, if I go for surgery and get my big intestine out, the thing that I will be on for sure is I'll be on fluids in my arm. Next, I can eat stuff, but here's the thing: I have to watch everything on the side because I have a what is it called? A stoma bag. Yeah, a stoma bag on the side. And these stoma bags are pretty cool, but you can get them in different colors. You can get them in white, black, and something else. And I think I would go with like the black instead of the like the cream color or skin color of the bag. I think I would go either black bag or something else on my side. But do I really want to do something like that to myself? I don't know. I don't want a J pouch, and a J pouch is the wrong way I can say. J pouches are probably the worst things that you can have in yourself because if you have to go to the bathroom and you gotta go now, and you're in between certain things, you're definitely gonna have an accident because you can't trap it like you can now. Like with your system, like you as a person with your system, you can trap it, but if you had a J pouch on you, there's no way that you'd be able to trap it because you can't hold it. You gotta go. So, and I don't even know if you can feel anything, anything until at the end. Like you got nerves at the end, but it doesn't really, you don't have nerves on the inside saying, okay, you gotta go to the washroom, go now, or you feel like you need to go, But if you get a J pouch, it does not give you anything inside, which really sucks. A J pouch, what it is, if you don't know what a J pouch is, what it is a small intestine, and what they do is they would cut one intestine uh, off, and they would cut another one and make it like double the size of the smaller one. So it'd be like the big intestine, but the only thing is that it's not like uh, the normal colon that you would have inside of you. It'd be certain things which it's okay, but I wouldn't recommend. And say if you're having a pill, or if you need to take a pill, and you're on a stoma bag, whatever, that pill can easily go down. You can have it, but it doesn't dissolve quick enough, and it will be right into the bag. And once you see that in the bag, it just tells you that you need capsules that can absorb right away. That is going to be a lethal weapon right there because if that thing absorbs in your mouth once it hits your saliva, it's going to be not the greatest. It's just not going to be the greatest at all. So just remember for people that have Crohn's and colitis, it is something that they can help with their insides or their bowel movements or anything like that. It's because of who they are. And I heard some people with their small intestines sometimes their small intestines would start to eat alive, and they would take out maybe a 8 inch, 6 inch of your small intestine, and then attach it onto your other one. So they would attach it until there's no more. So what they would do is that they would use a thing inside to make sure that your bodily fluids, it's like you're getting rid of your stomach basically. Like when you eat something, like your acid in your stomach acids, whatever, will have nothing down below, because if you had some sort of problem, it would drip down inside your body and it will actually affect you in the long run. So just so it's just not the greatest thing to actually feel when you get when you do have something like what I don't have Crohn's disease, but I could get diagnosed with it in the future with the Crohn's disease, but hopefully it doesn't go that far. Hopefully it's just a big one, but there are things that it could go inside, and if it does, and then it's gonna really affect me in the long run, because I could have um, problems that could actually do more damage in my body. And that there's another one called diverticulitis or something like that, which is pores on the outside of your big colon. And what they do is they would use surgery, and they would cut it out, and then they would retouch. That is a big problem for a lot of people if they have diverticulitis, because once you get sick or something like that, that'd be a big problem for a lot of people, because those things, if they burst inside, could make you really sick, really, really sick. And the only way to do that before it bursts inside your system, or maybe just after, is by taking your big colon out, or parts of your colon out, and then whatever else. It could affect the small, maybe. I'm not too sure if it affects the small or not, but it might have. So, anyways, as you can see, I'm playing Black Desert. Today I'm gonna be finding my way back to my regular session, if I could, and we'll see what will happen. So, all right, let's go into the game. If you like the game, please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that is fine. You want to check out my other streams, you sure can. But if you like what you see, please put a like down and subscribe. Alright, y'all, let's go and play the game and start. Oy, oy, oy. I want to know what are all of these things here for. Uh, anyways, um, I don't know if I should go to any of these ones here or not. I don't know. But for right now, I think season 1 will probably be the best right now. Okay, enter. 18 on that. Know what I was thinking of? Because I'm lost in that, I can practice on how to cook. how to get the ingredients and all that stuff, and go from there, and see what I could do. Cause that would be kind of cool to learn. Ooh, look at that. All right. Give me a second here. I want to learn. Be this one. How do I get? Ah, okay. All right. Um. Simple cornmeal. So. Would this do? I don't know. See, I know how to do that, so okay. But it's only 3 ingredients, so I don't know why I need 5. Oh, cool, look at that. Okay. Okay, here. See, it doesn't give me... Oh. Doesn't give me anything here, I don't know why. Here it does, but... I don't know.
I've already made my
Ah, so we're in the pass.
Halt! There will be an inspection. Just playing with you. It's a joke.
Okay.
I'm Kirkley, affiliated with Heidel. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hi, Kirkley. Cool. Okay. I gotta get this thing shut off, so. Okay, we're at a camp here, looks like.
Coming here to Heidel. Don't you know that we've lost the war against Calpheon? It's good to see that adventurers nowadays have daring hearts. Though your money is not in my interest, it's good to use it wisely.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that, everyone. I don't know what the rank of this would be, but
Coming here to Heidel. Don't you know?
I will see. I see it. Do you guys see it? I see it right there. Oh wow, this landscape is big. Oh shit, didn't even see him. Scared the crap out of me, you know? Hello! Bye! Oh, I got long way. I gotta go out the other side of that mountain there. Hey, look, it's the Grace Keeper. This looks like a friendly. Eastern border. Oh, let me see. What's up here? Oh, oh. Ah, cool. Let's just go down. Okay. Wow, am I that far away still? Holy cow. Good day. I get my exercise done, you see that? There it is. See it? I see it. We gotta keep this. Alright. I don't know what I need to do here. Where's that, I need to find that, one guy there. Okay.
If you need work, just say the word. But you will have to work exclusively for our farm.
Okay. Those guys look like they're peeing. There, that thing is off, but what's the highest peak? I think that's the highest peak, isn't it? beside the river. I think I go this way. Oh, you enter a new title adventure. Cool. Let's see if I can find my way back. The only hard thing is that I got so much of things that I might have to turn down. But I have to get that one thing before I do anything, you know? Obviously, I'm going into a bad territory here. Ouch! I hurt. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Okay. Hmm. Hey, look at that. I think I made it. Whew. Okay.
Do you need
Here we go.
potatoes for cooking?
Yeah. I made it. I found my way back somehow, but I did make it back. See how good I do? I do pretty good when I figure out how to play this game. Still need a... I can't see, but
It's him. The one who led me to that sin-laden castle. He must have appeared in my dreams for a reason.
There must be a way, Lady Emma. But first, you must eat. Your grandfather would have me hanged if I'd let you pass out.
new quest. I gotta figure out how to do this cooking thing, and then I can go forth. But if I don't know how to do it, it's gonna drive me nuts.
I'd be more than happy to whip you up a meal. The farm wasn't always looking a mess like this. I'd be more than happy to whip you up a meal.
I'll be more than happy to handle the cooking.
Eileen, be a dear and scrap. I'm not sure if we've got any hearty potatoes left. It's not the first time.
Oi.
Earthy aroma. Oh, that didn't take too long, right?
Okay, do I need to maybe cook it right here or something? We'll see. Okay. Okay, I got. Alright. Okay. So I gotta figure out how to see. It says cooking, but it doesn't say like simple cooking or anything like that. What I'm supposed to do. So I don't know. Huh. Oops. No. Says right there, simple cooking and cook 3 ingredients. Press options to open the inventory, then press exclusive 5-grain chicken. Exclusive 5-grain chicken. So I guess that's what I have to 5-grain chicken porridge to eat. Five grain chicken and porridge. Okay. And it just. Oh, here we go. I can't. Twelve, 12, 12. Okay. So, how do I start cooking? Start. See, I can't do it. Simple cornmeal. And if I go here, there's nothing. Oh. How do I cook? That's the question. How do I get everything? Like I just, if people know, let me know. Because I'm not too sure how to start this thing up. Like I really need something here. Like right here for some reason, I don't, like, I can't do anything. I can't do anything because I'm not too sure. I don't even know what that is. How? Ah, it's filled with water. It looks like the water has been here for some time. It's okay to drink. Is it okay to drink, I should say? Jeez. Huh. How do you cook? At least. See if anybody will help me out. if anybody will help me out here, but it's always good. It's always good to know if someone can help me, but I don't know. Option processing simple cooking. Huh. That's what he said. Option process simple cooking. Okay. Okay. Okay, what did he say? Option process simple cooking. Shit, keep hitting the wrong one. Processing simple cooking. Yeah, but how you... Does it say simple cooking in here, or am I just blind? Certain grain. How could you get simple cooking like... No. I'm not too sure. See, I'm in it, but it doesn't tell me like impressive cuisine. No, imported cuisine. Simple cook. Oh, okay. Simple cooking. Okay, simple cooking, which I did. Right here. Says press simple cooking and cook 3 ingredients. How? Enter. Start. I can't start for some reason. So. This is my cooking, but I don't know. Okay, got it. Okay, I found it. Found it. Ingredients. Ingredients. How you spell ingredients? Hang on. Let me check it out. Anybody gonna talk to me? I'm gonna have to. I'll see what will happen here. Okay. Hey Google. 5 ingredients. Okay. That's how you spell it. Okay, so. It's I N I-N R-E-D. Give me a second. Okay, I found it, but there's 5 slots to fill. I only have 3. I-N-G-R-E. Okay. Five ingredients. I have found it, but there are 5 slots to fill, and I only have 3 ingredients to use. What am I missing? Okay. Just started. Just started. Okay. How can I start it? I am starting it, but it's not not letting me start, and I'm not too sure what I am doing wrong. It's not letting me start it. Oh, damn it. Um, let's see if anybody replies. See if anybody sees. uh, hmm. I'm not too sure. See, I think I'm in the right process. It's just I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. And as you can see, I am doing the right thing here, which is the processing. You go to simple cooking, which is this right here. But the only thing is that there is nothing that I can do. Like even simple cooking is right here. But am I forgetting something? Like I'm not too sure if I'm supposed to add on something else or what. I don't know. Or am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? See, I got right here, right? So 1, 2, 3. And it would not let me. Because of the 2. So what am I missing? Like, am I missing something else? Cook the 3 ingredients, press open, yeah, inventory, press X, Fatino's 5 cuisine porridge to eat. This way? Hang on. I'm pressing triangle on this. Yeah, see, it says 2 more. What ingredients am I missing? Okay, give me a second here. Two ingredients, more slots, yeah. So, you need at least 2 empty slots. 2 empty, okay, hang on. Slots before gathering. Ah, damn it. I wonder how you do it. Some of these people can get it really quickly, but what do I need? You have 2 more slots available, so maybe get some more chicken? Yeah, right. I don't know. Give me a second here. Let me go to my inventory, and then I wonder if I could drop some of these stuff. Remove. I'll confirm. This one I can remove. Sweet potatoes. Love those. Let's remove them too. Okay, onion seed. Weeds, don't need. Wild grass. Ooh, wild grass. I wonder what that's good for. Okay, there. Dreamy Cloud Stone. Want to keep that. Fairy powder. Ooh, 10,000. You can get rid of that. Oh wow, that's 500,000 for that. 300. Oh, these two are the expensive one. Oh, 1,000,000 for this. Wow, and I got 10 gold bars. I got 1,000,000. Ha. Cool. $5,000,000 for that? Holy smokes. Wow. That's a lot. Okay, so I need to get some chickens. I'm not too sure how to. There we go, I got it now. I finally got the. Oh, dang, man, that's so good. Ooh. Right on. I finally learned how to do it. So you gotta do it inside that circle, I guess, eh? So, alright. Now,
Have you met my husband? He's the best cook in Velia.
Your grandfather would have me hanged if I'd let you pass out.
okay, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Okay, what am I supposed to do? Okay, took me a long time to figure that out. Okay. Press options, open the inventory, press options. Okay, hang on. Press options, open the inventory, press. Hang on. Inventory. Inventory. Ah, right here, okay. Eat it? Ah, I am strong as an ox. Alright. Alright, got it. Wrong way. Hey, now I'm back to my original hooligans.
Good. Now that our stomachs are full, let's try putting our heads together.
Okay.
Dieth chose a body that's been dead for quite some time.
Chaos body has been done.
According to what I know of nature, the body should have decomposed already. So how do you think he got around that?
Don't know.
Oh, that reminds me of something Father taught me last week in class. It was something on alchemy used to trap time.
Yes.
I remember it because I really struggled with the reagents. Clorence said something like, Eileen, what good's ahead if you don't even use it? Then she said, what did she say? Eileen, you're so stupid you'd flip over an hourglass to check the time.
Whew. Holy.
Oh, right! Sands of Time! Using Papa's special recipe, it's possible to restore the flow of time where it's been halted. But it's difficult to get the materials. Only black stones of a purity of at least 73% will work. Papa brought some such stones to class last week, but I think, I used them all up.
Color me surprised. I should have brought Clorence along. She would have come up with another plan, surely.
I'm sorry. I'm not Clorence.
I think you're crossing the line here, Takros. My grandfather will hear of your behavior. Eileen, don't give up. There is always a way. We will find it together.
Well, I suppose certain ingredients can be substituted, but...
A goblin's horn should do then, I imagine. Can't understand why the bastards are so obsessed with this thing, though.
Here! Over here! I have a black stone.
once belonged to the old chief.
Singular mind, eh? You keep mum until we start on about goblins. That black stone is better put to use elsewhere. Right now, we have a better tool at our disposal. The goblins themselves.
Quiet, I can't think. I'm becoming potato-brained standing in all these potatoes. What's your gut tell you, adventurer? I'll follow your lead.
Crossroads. Black stones have time and place. Okay, so black stones behind an old chieftain to create the...
Singular mind, eh? You keep mum until we start on about goblins.
You do know that goblins who've lost their war horns are good as dead, right? Takros, you still consider yourself human? You're nothing but a Median deserter, squatting in the ruins of a fallen kingdom. If you were so scared of goblins that you had to flee to Velia for sanctuary, you should have just kept your cowardly ass there.
I care not about your slanderous words, but I shall mark them as an act of mutiny. Once our operation here is done, you will be punished accordingly.
May the great king... And then... Well, you fly... And you...
Okay.
Look at the black stones twisting their hearts like this. I can't stand to see it. I'll be working on the sands of time. Now, please fetch me the first ingredient. I require fresh blood of a weasel. Fortunately, there are plenty of weasels around the farm. And I've even brought my best friend along. This book may look a bit worn out, but she's full of knowledge. Without her, I'd never pass an alchemy exam.
Okay, where do I need to go? I need to go that way. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a mouse? Kind of cool though. Hang on. Kid catching butterflies. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to go. Okay, I forgot what I'm supposed to do.
And I've even brought my best friend along. This book may look a bit worn out, but she's full of knowledge. Without her, I'd never pass an alchemy exam. Now, please fetch me the first ingredient. I require fresh blood of a weasel.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, there are plenty of weasels around the farm.
Okay, so I need to get the weasels. That's what it is. Wesley Weasel. I don't know why that came up in my mind, but it reminds me of Harry Potter. I think Wesley Weasel. The Weasleys. I don't know. Okay. Is that a weasel? Yeah. Can't get why. Okay.
Next, we'd need a shimmering wildflower. They're sometimes found blooming in Awa's plains.
Since you're flower picking in Ewa's plains anyway, shouldn't be too hard to nab a war horn off a goblin while you're there.
Even in death, I shall curse you all! So you and you
Better take this fool to the research lab in Keplen. To lose one's humanity like this. Tragic, really.
The story goes that the shimmering lights from these wildflowers are the very souls of innocent children who were sacrificed in the foolish King Noir's search for eternal life.
Let's go hunt out a decent spot to brew up our concoction. Takros, can we trust you to protect us without riling up any more goblins?
Oh, we need to move quickly. Let's do our best to get this in one go.
Okay, let's go down this way. Okay, flower bearing the tree. Okay, so children. Okay. Hmm. Where the hell is... Oh, for freak's sakes. I need to figure out where I need to go now.
The story goes that the shimmering lights from these wildflowers are the very souls of innocent children who were sacrificed in the foolish King Noir's search for eternal life. Oh, we need to move quickly. Let's do our best to get this in one go.
Singular mind, eh? You keep mum until we start on about...
No matter what others are saying, Santo is my son. Santo's roughness is no fault of his. It's mine to bear. Although he has a foul mouth, deep down, Santo is kind-hearted. Santo manages workers. He will give you help.
Mm.
Finally,
Okay, there we go.
I shall meet with the one I've seen only in my dreams. This doesn't feel right. Pray, be careful, adventurer.
Oh, you got here quickly. And just in time. Ta-da! I managed to put together a makeshift magic cauldron. Don't look at me like that. It actually took a lot of ingenuity to put that together.
Okay.
All right. Now, if we perform some simple alchemy with these ingredients, we should obtain something known as the Fragments of Time. Don't look at me like that. It actually took a lot of ingenuity to put that together. Oh, look at the color of the smoke. I think that means you were successful. I mean, none of my past attempts produced such a color, so that's good. Take those, place them inside the pot, and you will be able to create the Sands of Time.
Okay.
Yes! I can't believe it! It worked! Oh, let me take a look at that. The Sands of Time. Oh, we did it! Hooray! If only Father would put this recipe on my next test.
It's the moment of truth. I shall call for my men. It's time we finally reveal the fiend behind the mask.
Finally, I shall meet with the one I've seen only in my dreams. This doesn't feel right. Pray, be careful, adventurer.
Sprinkle this on the goblin mural atop Awas Hill, and you'll be able to summon forth Geath from the Dark Rift.
Hey, weak humans are no use whatsoever. We don't need them. We can take the goblin puppet out by ourselves. This'll be all hat, right? Just like with the limbs of the red nose. Take down the boss and their black stone is yours. Who keeps handling out their black stones like junk loot drops? First red nose, now the wish whoever it is gives me 1, 2. Hee. Okay, where do I need to go? I need to go that way. Says it's an A rank. The golden materia bursts the dark energy. Ah. The goblins... Okay. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Pinocchio. Oh, shit. Oh. Where the hell am I? Woo! Okay, where you going? Shit. No. Oh, you bastard. Okay, so that's how I heal. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, shit, man. Where did he go? Gotcha! Defeat the Garn. Right on. Huh. Ooh, okay, that was fun.
Takros probably should have already arrived in Velia by now. Goodness, adventurer. Whatever are you?
Don't know.
It was you, Gieth. The one who pushed me towards Kron Castle in my dreams.
Emma, be careful, okay? Will she be alright, adventurer?
He appears to be saying something. Adventurer, I wish to speak with him.
I need the power and wisdom to protect my people. It seems that I still lack both. I need more black stones. The black stones granted me the gift of this flesh. At the same time, so too began this dreadful nightmare of Kron. He spoke to me. If I wished for the nightmares to end, all I needed to do was but destroy the relic atop the spire at Kron Castle.
Who was he? Are you speaking of the man clad in black robes? Was he the one who gave you the black stone?
You seem to know a lot more than I thought. As he instructed me, I advanced toward Kron Castle, bringing destruction to all I laid eyes upon. And yet, at the spire, I encountered one who could not be killed. This body I inhabit froze at first sight.
You too have been dreaming the same nightmares as I. What did you find at the spire?
The thirst, it burns. It overwhelms me once more. Soon this body shall no longer be able to reside in this world. By the time I return, I shall be caught in the abyss, maddened by a pain that only my flesh shall remain, crying out. If only someone would remember that I shall protect my poor tribe forever.
Gia, wait!
Nothing more is worth this than a weak champion piece, but hey, we obtained the other black stone. Well done, partner. Just said that something calling us towards the spire. Spire, whatever. You probably sense it, probably only faintly, but I know you must be curious. I'm gonna use that. There are even more humans waiting for you. Always when you're about to finish the task, that human nature's for ya. Okay, something is calling us from the spire above. Ancient stone. Okay, yep, okay.
Speechless. Did you end up losing that fiend? We should have joined forces to exterminate him and the rest of the goblins for good.
Gieth is gone for good, so you can rest easy. Though, do you perhaps know who's guarding the relic within Kron Castle?
And where'd you hear something like that? That kind of knowledge shouldn't be tossed around so casually.
It doesn't matter how we know. We know. You're resident of Velia now, Takros. Don't you think it's your civic duty to tell us?
Understood. I shall tell you of all that I know. None of this is news to the chief anyway. The reason the Median deserters could stay in those ruins, well-fed, well-supplied, is due to aid from an outside benefactor. Not a clue whom. They only dealt directly with our leader.
Outside benefactor. Sounds wealthy. And powerful. Oh, any chance he's got a baby face too?
Awkward silence.
I'm not sure. In exchange for their constant support, they had only one condition. For us to protect the Spire's entrance at any cost. We were also instructed to never open the entrance. Didn't stop a few fellows whose curiosity was greater than their sense.
What happened to them?
They died. Milady, you're not thinking of going there now, are you?
We must head to Kron Castle. Adventurer, I believe this is the most opportune time with you by our side.
I see there's no changing your mind, milady. Though I'd ask, if all goes well, that you put in a good word for me with the chief. With our current numbers, a full frontal assault would be suicide. We need to go in with a small team to infiltrate enemy lines. Once inside, you'll find a man named Beetle hiding out in exile. He's the only fool still alive who's tried to open those gates. He too seems interested in getting out, settling down in Velia. With enough persuasion, I imagine he'd offer his full cooperation. I'll remain here and keep an eye out for Eith if he ever returns. I entrust these ladies in your care. If I ever get a promotion, drinks are on me.
All right.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Ah! Oh! Elion's balls! Who do you think you are, sneaking up on me like that? I'll nearly piss myself. Eh? Come again? You want me to sneak you into the castle? And you'll get me Velian citizenship, is that right? How are you aiming to do that? Getting you in alone would be a feat in itself. But getting the lot of you in? Forget it.
Hello there. I'm Eileen. I beg you reconsider. We really can keep our word. This girl, right here? Her grandfather's the chief of Velia. And rumor has it that you'd like to start a new life in town, so,
Oh, so she is. The stone-faced wench herself. Just poured right out of me, that did. Apologies. Let me start again. Name's Beetle. I would happily be your guide. I may not look it, but I hail from a long line of guild advisors. The reason we've been stationed here for so long was due to our dealings with some outsiders. Not sure which merchant guild they hail from, but they kept us well equipped and well fed with a steady stream of supplies. If we say we're here to inspect the supplies, they'll let us through.
When they shout the passphrase, black or red, reply silver.
Okay.
I'm thinking our grizzled adventure here would be a dead giveaway. To play the part of a merchant, best let the ladies handle it.
Hold! Moving or shoot!
Huh?
Black or red?
What?
Black or red?
Silver?
Come on. What the hell kind of response is that?
Ah, don't mind her, she's new. Sounds like you guys are having a hard day, yeah?
Shit like this just makes it harder. Move along.
Let's go then.
Another inspection, eh? Do we really need 2 a day?
Well, it's like we say. Any merchant worth their spice always measures storage thrice.
Hold up! I recognize that ugly mug. Beedle! What are you doing showing your face here? Guards! Anyone?
Complete mission.
Oh, that was close. I'll hand it to you, you're more capable than you look. Anyway, what's brought you and this gaggle of classy lasses to such a dangerous place as this?
We're here to examine the ruins of Kron Castle Spire. No need to be alarmed. Takros told us everything. And yet, even though it is the first time I'm physically here, it's somewhat unnerving. I've seen this place so many times in my nightmares that it all seems so familiar.
Nightmares? Does your ladyship have such horrid dreams too? Then she must be... Are you the expert who's traveled the world studying specters?
Huh? An expert? No. No, not yet anyway. My sister's the one to call on for that. Why? Are you all struggling with nightmares too? No, please, you must tell us.
Yes, we are. It wasn't as bad as this before, but they've become far more frequent these days. The vengeful souls of this castle torment me in my dreams, especially those gathered in the well over there. Apparently, one of the kings of old poisoned the well and gathered up all the dead maidens' bodies. Just the thought gives me chills. What? What do you mean you want to go there? Just look, it's practically swarming with soldiers. Is this well really so important? What are you going to do? Set the whole place on fire, then just waltz in for a chat with some ghosts? Is that the plan?
That's given me an idea. Here, adventurer, take this. Remembering Hannah. That's given me an idea. Here, adventurer, take this. Remembering Hannah. You recognize it, don't you? This is the journal Richie recovered from the Bartali ossuary. The one from the Kron period. Like Beetle said, let's play with fire. Set a tent alight to create chaos among the soldiers. Then burn this book over the well. Igniting the reagent should manifest the spirits. But, such a waste. Such a precious reagent wasted on this. There go my plans for conjuring a hunky specter on a lonely evening. That's given me an idea. Here, adventurer, take this. Remembering Hannah.
Remembering Hannah. Oh shit.
What the hell?
Did some idiot touch the spire door again?
Have the vengeful souls returned?
Run away!
Okay, here we go.
The king's descendant has finally deigned to step foot here, the sinful legacy of her forebears coursing through her veins. We cried out incessantly, for how could we remain silent? Yet to have our cries reach only the ears of the loathsome royal line, a cruel fate indeed. For why did we cry? Our children held captive is why, trapped within the spire, beaten by chilling winds, guarded by the king's mighty knight. Do you yet wonder why we still cling to this realm? Would a mother, a father, abandon their own child?
That knight was formerly the guard captain of Noir III. It is said his martial prowess was only surpassed by his loyalty to his king. A loyalty so boundless that he, with the aid of alchemy, abandoned his humanity and became, in all senses, a monster in order to better serve his lord. This sacrifice robbed him of his flesh, and when the deed was done, he was reborn as the frightful Phantom Knight, charged with guarding this place eternally.
Somewhere in the castle is the scroll of the alchemist. That scroll should allow you to call forth the Phantom Knight. I beseech thee, smite down the Phantom Knight and set our children free. I wish to feel my children in my arms one last time.
Were you talking to ghosts? Actual ghosts? Look, I should let you know, I'm allergic to paranormal activity. You need to know how to find a scroll belonging to the ancient alchemist. You think I keep a mental log of every text I see? Do I look like a librarian? I believe there was a special task force assigned to guarding important documents. The problem is, this unit headed by Commander Randall is always changing location. No need to worry though, it's not hard to get our hands on the info we need. All we need is a document showing where personnel are stationed. Let's nab it off a rookie over there.
Oh shit. Gotta go this way.
Huh? Why am I not...
Shit.
Huh? Why am I not fighting alongside you? Are you so heartless, adventurer? Practically yesterday I was breaking bread with these guys. Killing them would feel crummy. Let's have a look here. Hey, careful! It's a long way down, and I've got a feeling all the king's horses and men aren't interested in putting me back together again. Looks like... Huh! They're at that spire! We can get there by climbing this ladder. What? This is all that's left of Commander Randall's unit? I'd recommend keeping your guard up. Could still be a trap.
Oh, thank you very much. Gotta get up, eh? Okay, so I go up.
What? No. It was only thanks to your heroic distraction that I could get here first. Don't get bent out of shape about it. Take a look at this flower pot. Pretty suspicious, eh?
Even if the flower grows favorite pastime, deserters late captain, it doesn't seem like he again entered forced to take care of the flower. Digging through the dirt in the flower pot, discovered a silver key. There should be something in the area that you can open with this key.
Oh, brilliant! From what I can make of this map, there might be something down there. Aha! Next to the door, that box. Do you see it?
Kinda. Right there. Okay. Oh! Oh! Crap. Okay. Hold. Oh. There we go. Ah, a box covered in layers of dust. You open the box with the worn silver key. Despite the unassuming exterior, it's overflowing with all sorts of things among them. You find a dark scroll scrolling with unknown letters.
Ooh, to think that I had my doubts about the success of this mission. We should head over there next, up the ladder to our exit.
Okay. Alright. Wait, something's here looking for us behind you. Such rage, I think it wants to speak with you. I nearly became the eventual soul myself by waiting for you to wake up. That is, hehehe. Okay.
The Phantom Knight is a solitary force serving only Noir III. It's folly to think reading off a scroll alone would summon it at your whim. The ruins of that spire you're attempting to approach was raised here by none other than the immortal alchemist himself, Cathris.
Cathris. Okay.
He swayed the king with promises of immortality, but unfortunately for the king, Cathris' true intentions laid elsewhere.
Okay.
Bringing the evil god Hadum into this world required the most evil of acts, the ritual sacrifice of pure and innocent lives. It is fortunate that the ritual ended in failure, but the power that lingers in these ruins of pure black stones remains strong. The souls trapped within are bound here, waiting for one who can free them of the chains that eternally bind them. My name is Croxus of Whale, proud knight of Kron. I dared speak out before the king, and for that, I was executed. The reason Geath froze at the sight of the Phantom Knight is because my flesh was imprisoned by his hands. I too have waited a long time for this, for you who shall break the chains of vengeance.
I need to go. Oh.
Why did you stop so abruptly? The ladies are waiting. Hurry and climb the ladder. Adventures first.
Not really trustworthy, you know. That guy seems a little bit... Let's see. Ah. All right.
You've returned, adventurer. We were worried that you had suffered some kind of accident.
Do you know how many years I've stood guard here? I could climb the castle with my eyes closed.
Wow, that's Impressive, I guess. But why were you kicked out again?
After all I've done, you're not thinking of leaving me behind, are you? I mean, honestly speaking, our whole situation didn't sit right with me. We're all suffering from ghostly nightmares at night while being bloodied and bruised from brawling with goblins during the day. All for the sake of protecting some tiny piece of land with some rundown ruins. Whatever were we putting our lives at stake for? A man's life is precious to him, innit? I felt I'd earned a bonus of sorts. Just so happened the man who caught me pilfering the captain's room didn't agree. Happy now? Let's get a move on. To the Chamber of Secrets over yonder.
Okay. Where's that? Get this way. Oh boy. All right. I think for the ones that are watching me or the ones that are going to watch this stream, I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I'm enjoying this game now ever since I figured out how to use the simple cooking and all that stuff. I was in the rightful place in the cooking. It's just somehow there was something else that I was missing and I had no clue what it was. And finally I got it, so now I don't have to worry about anything, right? But anyways, if you like this stream, please leave a like and subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that is fine. Want to check out my other stream? You sure can, but if you like what you see, please put a like down and subscribe. And I hope you all have a great weekend. It is kind of short, but it's not short. Feels short, but not really short. And today is Thursday, so I hope you all had a wonderful day for Thursday or even early Friday, depending where you live. If you like this stream, please put a like out or put a like and subscribe. And anyways, wherever you are, wherever you live, have a great morning, great afternoon, or great evening, depending where you live. And I will see you on Monday around 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, that is 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday. All right, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and have a great weekend as well. Stay safe, and hopefully that the weather where you are isn't as bad. But if it is, make sure that you all are safe. That's the main thing. Be all safe. All right, y'all. Bye for now, and see you next week on Monday.